वेलकम टू येट अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ मन की बात गुरु के साथ। आज हम बात करने वाले हैं एक ऐसे करियर की जिस पे बहुत लोगों का ध्यान नहीं जाता, but in today's time it is one of the most lucrative careers that all high school students and even graduates can think about. But first, let's start with something which has been in the news lately. US putting tariffs on India because India was buying Russian oil. US then going out there and threatening every other country in the world on Greenland. India then signing mother of all deals with Europe, and recently India signed father of all deals with America. Today's world is marred by conflicts, both geopolitical and real-life conflicts. Whether there is a war between Russia and Ukraine, or the constant threat between Israel and Iran, or Iran and America. We even saw fights happening in Southeast Asia between Thailand and Cambodia. We know how unsettling our neighborhood is, whether it is Pakistan or Bangladesh. World is completely volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. And that's why today's world is called the VUCA world. Between this chaos is an opportunity, because every time there is a chaos, there is an opportunity. And this opportunity is called a career in the field of international relations. I personally call this career a career of strategic interest. A career which has multiple other careers inside it, and a career which can really take you to the best of the corporate and diplomatic world and pay you a lot of money with a great lifestyle. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 super amazing careers emerging out of this volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous global chaos. Number 1 on my list is geopolitical and policy analysis. Think about it for a second. Think about Greenland as an issue for a second. America wants it, saying that it's in national security. Imagine a career where you are working in a field where you prepare a great document which can actually advise the governments on how to get another country without even having a war. Imagine the power of that document. You will work for think tanks, you'll work for governments, you can work for United Nations, you can even work for consulting companies who truly are interested in knowing about geopolitics and policies around the world because it impacts their business. Your job will be to predict the risks which arise out of policy decisions or geopolitical reasons. Your job will be to connect the dots between policy making and economics. Take another example, India-EU trade deal. Can you imagine a trade deal signed in India, in Delhi, and the prices of cars getting impacted in Berlin? If you want to connect these dots, if you want to connect the dots why America attacked Venezuela and it wasn't because of the dictator but because of the oil, you will understand what is the reason behind geopolitical and policy decisions. If you understand that Greenland was not just about national security but about the heavy earth minerals deeply buried below the surface of the Greenland ice. If you enjoy all of this, you can truly make a career in geopolitical and policy analysis. You can go for degrees in public policy. You can go for degrees in international relations. Remember, today international relations as a career is not just about getting jobs in United Nations, but even corporates need it. Google, Tesla, Amazon, everybody who has interest in other countries needs somebody with an expertise in geopolitical and policy analysis. Number 2 on my radar is international trade and economic diplomacy. This is yet another very amazing career in international relations. Think about it. India recently signed mother of all deals with European Union. Can you imagine somebody negotiating for months at stretch and crafting that 500-word document which was signed between India and European Union? Imagine connecting the dots. Is it okay to reduce taxes on French wine? Will it help Indian IT professionals to go and work in Paris? International trade and economic diplomacy is all about becoming a corporate diplomat. They understand economics, they understand culture, and they understand law, and they bring the knowledge of all 3 of them together to draft policies which governments use in taking decisions, long-term decisions which can affect not only their economy, but economy of the world at large. In next 10 years, India wants to become a $10 trillion economy. We are already possibly the 4th largest economy in the world. In such a situation, India would need thousands of professionals who are extensively trained and have keen interest in international trade and economic diplomacy. All commerce and humanities students out there, I invite all of you to look out for this particular career because it has a huge demand for the future. Number 3 on my radar, a career again out of international relations, is intelligence and risk consulting. Let's call the elephant an elephant in the room. We all have heard about Epstein files. It is much beyond just the memes that you are watching. It's a very serious issue. Imagine a company thinking, is my partner involved in this particular scandal? What could be the ramifications or effect on my business because I have business interest with that particular person or that particular company which is being led by that particular person? This career is all about corporate intelligence. It is about using open source intelligence network, doing the background checks, checking the flight details, checking the email records to figure out who actually truly was involved or not involved. Now this all sounds like a James Bond movie, but let me tell you, this is a real career. Banks, hedge funds, any company, any consulting company, any corporation which has invested millions of dollars around the world needs this research to keep them protected from these kind of scandals. What you need is a skill set called I for detailed, and you should be skilled in digital forensics. Number 4 on my radar, another career emerging out of international relations is climate and resource geopolitics. We all just talked about Greenland and the rare earth minerals buried inside the deep ice. Let's look at it from another perspective. Melting of ice because of climatic changes is opening new sea routes, new trade channels. And that's why Greenland all of a sudden has become super critical for America. And imagine there is a whole career built around it. You will not only consult governments, but you will also consult companies like Shell or big-time energy powerhouses around the world like Adani in India or Reliance in India. Why they should invest in lithium, why they should invest in EV cars, what is the future of sustainable energy. All of this is playing a big role in current geopolitics of the world. Another thing that you can consider is, recently China actually tightened the news in supplying their rare earth minerals, and all of a sudden the entire world was at a standstill because rare earth minerals are used in every possible gadget that you and me use in today's time. They're used in electronic cars to laptops. Now in such a situation, can you imagine energy, climate and resource can truly become a reason for wars between the countries? And that's where this career revolves around. This career is open for geography students, this career is open for economics students and every humanities students as well. Even if you are an engineering student and if you truly want to make a career in international relations, this is one career that you should think about, which is climate and resource geopolitics. And fifth career, which is one of my most favorite and last one on the list, is again a byproduct of international relations. It's technology geopolitics or cyber geopolitics. Imagine for a second, let's talk about Operational Sindoor. War was not fought on the land, it was fought in the air. But the future of war will not even be in the air. It will be in the cyber world. It will be in the internet world. We're talking about cyber warfare, where even before the war, countries will hack into the system of their enemy country and destroy every piece of data and network security that comes along with it. This is not just about coding anymore. This is about national security. So this career is best suited for all the techies out there who still want to make a career in the field of geopolitics and international relations. If you code or if you love to code and if you can add international relations as your minor, you can actually go into the world of cyber and technology geopolitics. Let me end it with a quote by Mr. Jaishankar, our External Affairs Minister. This is a time for us to engage with America, manage China, cultivate Europe, reassure Russia, and draw our neighbors. India's rise is a relentless exercise where the sensible only pause to take stock, never to declare victory. We're talking about that India is not a part of any alliance, but India is still trying to manage and balance its relations with every possible country in the world. Even if two countries are adversaries, India still has good relations in its best possible interest with both these countries. And that's the power of international relations. So if you're a true Indian and if you truly want to see India grow and become a developed economy, you better think about international relations as a career and start contributing in the betterment and the growth of India. So in the end, let me tell you one thing. World has moved beyond engineering, medicine and commerce. World is very complex in today's time, and international relations is one of the best possible careers for every possible high schooler out there. Keep following us and subscribe to Man Ki Baat Guru Ke Saath.